Hello everyone. I had a box come from eBay, ordering stuff on eBay. This is related to the A-Wing. I'm wanting to light the big A-Wing and light its engines up. And I got on eBay and did some looking. I wasn't happy with the LEDs I had in stock. I wanted something bright, okay? And yellow or orange LEDs typically aren't very bright. They just aren't. It's the way it is. So I got on eBay and did some looking, and I found some things. What we're going to do is we're going to go through everything I found real quick. And I'm going to post this video and let you guys comment and decide from there. So this video is going up pretty close. I've done some work on the A-Wing that's not been posted yet. It'll be posted pretty soon. I've got 5 different LEDs in front of me. We're going to review them. Okay? Up first is a Piranha LED. It has very little directionality to it. It is a 5mm white. Okay? It's a soft white one. I'm going to have to use some magnifying glasses because these things don't have long or short sides. You have to figure out the polarity for your positive negatives by looking at the bottom of the LED and knowing how they're made. Alright? So I got it hooked up to my power supply. Let's turn it on. And I'm pretty sure the voltage is far too low for it, I figured. So we're going to crank her to 3. There. There's this warm white one. It's a yellowish white tone. Okay? And I need a sheet of paper so you guys can compare this to in the background. So you can see it's pretty diverse. It pretty much spreads the light out very evenly. There's no focus to it. Alright? It's not incredibly bright. I have the voltage a little low on it. You can go to 3.2. There. That's as high as I dare put the voltage on this. It's lighting it up the paper pretty good. It is fairly bright. It's not bright. Alright? It's bright enough that you don't want to look at it directly, though. And, you know, you can put about 6 or 7 of these and you have a pretty decent flashlight to you. Alright? So let's go next to the LEDs that Michael's provided with the kit. Okay? That's a standard 5mm LED. He said that this was the highest power ones he could find, I think. Pretty sure that's what he said. Let's turn the power on. Okay. Now this is pretty bright for a yellow one. And it's a standard 5mm LED, which means this light pattern is going to be somewhat focused. I'm overdriving it a teeny bit too. That voltage is a bit high for this LED. That's better. That high voltage means she's going to burn up eventually. That's more than normal voltage. You can see it's not putting out anywhere near as much light as that Piranha LED was. And I'll use the Piranha over this one in half a heartbeat. Not to mention the Piranha is spreading the light out. And it filled the entire page. Much brighter than this. Alright. So up next, that's the LED that Michael provided. Up next are the ones I got off eBay. Alright. These are 5mm as well. One is yellow, and this is pure yellow. It's not a soft white yellow or something. One is orange. And we'll talk about that thing in a minute. So let's turn this on. This is 2 volts. This one says it can go up to as high as 2.2 volts. So we're going to crank her up a bit more. It burns at 2. Yeah, don't run that at 2.2. The guy misled. In fact, I kind of burned that LED up just then. So let me, yeah, you can see she's dimming on me. Let me go ahead and replace her and get a different one. I'm not too worried about this. These things are like 5-6 cents a piece. So burning one up, yeah, well, it's not happy. It's not like the end of the world sort of thing. Yeah, yellow LEDs rarely go over 2 volts. They're usually 1.8 to 2 volts. So I'm going to run this one at 2 volts. Fair comparison to the LED Michael brought. Okay, you can see it's running. Point it at the camera, it's pretty bright. The best way to look at it's here. It's definitely brighter than the one Michael provided. That's definitely putting out more light than the one Micro provided. Okay? And it said it should. Alright, this one is a 5mm yellow. It's a 1200 MCD LED. Okay? I think the Piranha LED is close to 2,000, and this is 20,000, and this is 12,000. So it's not putting out as much light as the Piranha, and it's focused, and I don't like that focus. But it's producing a unique light pattern right there with an orange outer ring and a yellow inner ring. I kind of like that. That might make some nice colored effects. Let's see, I've got the lens right here. It was cut for this. And I don't know if it's producing that unique of a color pattern. But it looks good in there. Even from the side it looks good in there. So let's cut that one off. Let's go to the next one in my sequence. This is an orange. It's the same voltage. The orange says it's 12,000 MCD, just like the yellow. It's just a slight different color variation. Okay, cut the power on. Yeah, you can see it's definitely a different color than the other one. It's reddish. It's a reddish orange. It's got the same sort of light pattern. It's putting out a little bit less light in my opinion. That could be the wavelength of the light, and it looks like she's burning up on me at 2 volts. Yeah, that burned up at 2 volts. Let's cut it off and get a different one so I can see something. Oh yeah, that burned up. That was very hot. The packaging says it can go to 2.2 volts. And he was wrong on that. Can't go to 2.2 volts. Okay? 1.8 is probably as far as that's going to handle. You know, I'm kind of glad I'm finding this before I put it in the model. Because put that in the model, run it at that voltage, I'm not going to be happy, because that's going to burn up after a whole lot of work. So here, we got her at 1.7 volts. She's verily lighting. 1.8. There we go. That's 1.9 volts. I'm not going to run her higher than that. You can see the light pattern on it. Not quite as much light as the yellow. I don't really like this orange color for this. The orange color will have use. It's just not going to have use for this, I don't think. We can see her putting the light shell. We can almost look at that directly on the camera without too much glare. So no, I don't like this one. I bet all of you agree with me on that. The orange ones aren't so good. In fact, I'm going to put that away. Okay? Now, out of fairness, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's put Michael's LED back in here. Let's put it back on its proper voltage, which is about 1.8 volts, so I don't kill it. Alright, we got Michael's. Let's put it in there. I don't like that very much. That's the one Michael provided. I could probably run it up to about 2 volts without killing it completely, but better safe than sorry on that one. Let's put the Piranha on here. Okay. And again, I'm running the voltage a bit low right now. So she's barely going to light. It's telling me there's a short. My power supply has a built-in warning for shorts. Okay? The voltage is too low there. We're going to crank her up to 3.2 like she's designed for. So I got the Piranha lit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the light housing and see how that looks. To me that looks pretty good. Even in person that looks good. I don't want to look in that light housing at that. In fact, I'm blinded for a second. So to me that looks really, really good in there. In person it looks good. It's bright. It lights things up really well. I like that Piranha. I like the yellow too, just not that orange. Now, here comes the new one. Okay? This thing's an 8mm LED. I don't even know where I found an 8mm LED. I've never seen them before. It's called a straw hat LED. It's because the diode itself is very, very close to the top of the plastic. Even stranger, the long lead on it is negative, not positive. The long lead is negative. Alright? Now, the package says, and we know we can't trust this 100%, it runs at 2 volts It's 6,000 MCD, 60,000 MCD. So it should be 5 times brighter than any of those. It runs on 100 milliamps. So this is not your normal little LED here. All right? Let me get the voltage straight, because right now it's set on 3 and I don't want to kill this thing. Cut it on. Immediately you can see she is brighter. What she look like on the paper? She looks like that piranha. Light is diffused. The light is being diffused with it, and it's filling the entire page, just like that piranha did. And it's yellow. All right. We put her in there. She won't fit in the hole completely because the hole's for 5mm and it's 8. I can fix that. Look at that glow in there. Even from the side, it's filling the entire inside of that engine. I'm liking this one a lot right now. I like it a whole lot. Now, I'm going to get some other LEDs real quick because I have a 10mm LED I want to try on this. I got